What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew, Tuesday morning, and it is School Tuesday in Templeton.
It is.
Right?
Oh, it is.
Yep, I passed Michelle on the way in, and everybody's heading to school, and parents are so excited. I can see the smile on her face, and it's so delightful. I think there's a party in the park right now too.
I think you're right.
I saw some parents down there. They just dropped off their kids. They have like a little, well, I think it was champagne.
Champagne?
Yeah, I think some of the moms were down there in the park right now with champagne and orange juice. So if you guys are anywhere around Templeton Park, head on down there because I just saw about 30 women down there sitting at the benches with champagne and orange juice dancing.
Nice.
I don't know what that was all about, but evidently they're excited that school has started.
I think everybody's excited.
Yeah.
Even the kids.
I think these kids are probably less excited than the parents, is what I would gather.
You think so?
I think so.
All right.
I don't know if the kids are too excited about it. You know, some kids, they could take or leave it. Some kids are really pumped. They go out there and get their brand new, Keds and their, their shoes, new kicks, and head to school looking the best they can, and only to be deflated and realize it's like, man, all that hype and all that excitement.
All for none.
All for nothing.
Yeah.
And then they realize what they remember at the end of the year, and, it's just a big letdown.
It is.
So, but...
we went yesterday. We went yesterday to Wyatt's school and got to meet his teachers, walk around the campus, and then...
oh, yeah, because he's got the big middle school action now, multiple classes.
That's right.
So I remember that with my kids. It was like a big undertaking, because now they have to move classes. How many periods are there nowadays?
I don't know. I think there's like 7 or 8. Okay,
so that's normal. So... where they have to move around class and they have a certain amount of time, and really they should start like that in like elementary school, kind of getting like a little preliminary.
I agree with that.
I
do agree with that.
It's kind of a difficult task. I mean, you go from what? So this is now junior high is in 6th grade, right?
Yep.
So, but it's still the way my kids when they were in it, 6th grade, even though they're in junior high, they're really not. It's like they're not part of any of the junior high stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, junior high, 7th and 8th grade, basketball team. There's a 7th or 8th grade basketball team, track team. I think they're having wrestling this year.
Okay.
But 6th graders are not allowed or they don't have a participating foot in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So,
they're excited. They're all going to be with the older kids. You know how it goes, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Little Tommy's like, oh, man, I'm going to be hanging out with the older kids and get to see them and stuff. So
I'm wondering who's the school, the school group, you know what I'm saying, that welcomes in the 6th graders.
Oh, you talking about the trash can kings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to middle school, guys.
Yeah.
So, that's another terrifying factor for 6th graders.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of on that verge of not really mentally, prepared for that as 8th graders are, because they've already been there, they've done that. Right. 6th graders are walking in there, a new campus, new everything, and they're just like terrified. They're like, hey, meet me right here so we can walk in together. Let's all get together and hang out together so we don't get trash canned. And that might just be high school.
I think it might be high school.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But
never happened to me, though.
Anyways, you know what? I never got, it wasn't me, but we did it to a kid.
Yeah. And
it got bad. It escalated really fast.
Yeah.
And we put him in the trash can up by the cafeteria. It was right after lunch. Yeah. And so I think it was like a hamburger and French fries day. So there was ketchup and everything,
You're one of those guys, huh?
I was kind of a dick.
You're in somebody's black book, dude.
I totally am. No, listen.
You better watch your back.
Hey, listen. I say this all the time to people. I'm sorry I was such a dick.
Yeah, but now he's watching, and now he's like, "Oh, I remember that."
I know.
I'm coming after Randy.
Yeah, but we sent this kid down the hill in a trash can, in the round trash cans, And it was like one of those things to where it was funny for a second, and then as you watched him go down and it was asphalt, it wasn't like grass or anything, and he ran right into by the rooms, by the classrooms, and he rolled out, and I remember the counselor come walking around the corner, and we're laughing our ass off, and we look at him, he just looks up, sees us, of course, poor Brian.
Was his name Brian?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
They pulled him out, and this kid, I mean, it looked like he just got massacred with all the ketchup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was bad. We got suspended for a week, and it was bad.
They tried it with me in high school, but I felt like I was in prison, so they didn't want anything to do with me.
What exactly does that mean? What does that reference mean that you felt like you were in prison?
Because like when you're getting chased by three guys and they try to do something to you, then I like turned out to be like a freaking woolly freaking little rat or something like that corner, dude. I was like, ah!
You started throwing your pencil back and forth?
Well, I played ice hockey, dude. So the first guy I grabbed him by his shirt and I threw the shirt over his face and I pushed him down, and it was crazy, dude.
Hey, do you remember like the big, like during recess or break and lunchtime, pencil fighting?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember some of the things? Where's Kyle at? Kyle would appreciate this. What was some of the hacks? Like you'd see guys come to lunchtime with these pencils, right? Uh-huh. And they've like hollowed out the what do you call it?
Lead?
The lead. Yeah, they'd hollow out the lead, and they'd put like metal rods in there, to make it thicker. Like, I mean, there are some pretty interesting fabrications of pencils.
Dang it! I think that's why I lost every time. I didn't think about that.
And then there are certain pencils. Like if you showed up with that pencil fight, you're like, dude, really?
Really, number 2.5? Where'd you get a 2.5 at?
2.5?
Where'd you get the 2.5?
Bro, this is totally illegal. This is an illegal pencil. But like some kids would actually like go to the extent of making a metal pencil look just like a regular pencil.
I guess if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Hey, you know what? Like I said, and then let's see what else was some of the pastimes during break and lunchtime.
A lot of kids on my age had yo-yos and something called pogs.
Yo-yos? God dang, how old are you?
Dude, pogs.
Yo-yos? What's a pod?
Pog, I don't know. It was something like a chip that you slam together, and it was weird, dude. I got into it for like a minute, and I'm like, this is boring.
It was a chip that you would slam together?
It's like a casino coin, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And you grab it and you slam. It was weird, but I got out of it. I didn't like it. So we started gambling. Bill Hearn says click clacks. I don't even know what click clacks are.
What's
a click clack? You should know this one.
I've never even heard of a click clack. I
Bill
don't.
Hearn, what is a click clack?
What is a click clack?
Yeah.
Like, was it probably your chips?
Your chips? I don't know. No, I don't think so.
So what about Knuckles?
Yeah, I remember playing Knuckles.
Remember Knuckles?
Oh yeah.
So that was a good one too. Where you get in there and you go, oh, okay.
Yep.
And then let's see, what was another one? The hands. The slap.
It was like we're talking primitive times now, dude.
Well, I mean, like they said, the kid.
What are the cavemen doing there aboard?
Exactly. I mean, back then you didn't have any of the stuff that they do now. Now everybody's on their phones at recess and lunchtime and break, right? Uh-huh. Everybody's on their phones. Back then we had to improvise and pass our time by. We even got into. Remember back when you'd carry your comb in your back pocket?
Yeah.
And have that little handle on it.
No.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't do that.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I know what a comb is.
Yeah, the comb with the handle, you put it on your back pocket in your wallet. The cool guys.
Did you wear bell bottoms?
I did not.
Okay.
I might have like in first or second grade.
So okay.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my grandmother was a Beeline representative, and Beeline clothing is pretty much like wearing Avon clothing. If you know anything about that era of clothing.
No.
So it was back when, you know, all these different companies were trying to jump into the retail game, right? You know, Beeline was like all this wicked. It was mostly women and old people clothing.
Okay.
But they also had kids stuff, evidently.
Okay.
And so I rolled into school with what would now represent a towel material, and that was it had a V-neck that went literally down to the center of my chest.
Look at you go.
No button, and with this butterfly collar, right?
Dude, you're styling.
Yes, and that was, I think this was second grade, and it's my school picture too.
Oh, God.
And it's like a tan, ugly ass shirt and maroon or burnt maroon type red, and I had matching pants and I think they were bell bottoms.
Right.
And then I had this bowl ass cut. You know, I mean, basically every kid that you saw in the 80s with, you know, remember Nicholas from 8 is Enough?
No.
God.
No.
Dude. Anyways, so I had this bowl cut, wad of hair, and the 2 teeth spread out when I smiled for my pictures.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow, it was a good day for you.
Yeah.
Good day.
It was that's what it was.
Cool.
So yeah, so pretty excited. Everybody's excited for school, and
Yeah, be careful on the roads, please. Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
surprisingly, it wasn't too busy as I expected.
Right.
I expected it to be super busy, but I didn't go out vineyard. Actually, hold on. I don't think school has started yet,
No.
right?
Uh-uh.
School doesn't start till like what, 9 now?
No, it's like 8:15, I think.
I think they moved it. I think they moved school starting to like 8:30.
No. Well, Wyatt will be there for a while.
we dropped Wyatt off from last year's time. We didn't get any notice, so Wyatt's gonna help the janitor open up the gates. Good job, Wyatt. That's what we're talking about, buddy.
A little extra credit.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing a little hustle in the morning before school. Get on the good side of the teachers and the counselors, and most importantly, the janitors, because those are the guys that really matter.
Right.
And serious business. Those guys do a lot.
8:10.
Huh?
8:10.
8:10? Is that when they start?
Yeah, 8:10's for middle school. High school's at 8:30.
Dude, that is so wild. So what time did they get out now? Did they get out at the same time?
I think they get out at 3. 3 o'clock.
Huh.
Yeah.
Because I think they moved up the time of starting.
I'm the father of the year, so I know exactly where my kid's at all the time. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, you're like, I don't know. We dropped Wyatt off, and now we're down at Jack's.
Yeah, we're down at Jack's all day.
I'm surprised Jack's or Pig Iron didn't have like a, welcome back to school, like open early, Bloody Marys.
I should have probably served sparkling wine at the tasting room today, right after they drop off.
You should have.
Should have.
Have you gotten it out yet?
Today we're going to the winery. Yeah, today we're going to go to the winery and we're going to package it all up. I got to get it ready for the riddling process and the disgorging. And then after that, labels.
Those are a lot of big words. What does all that mean?
Riddling? To riddle is basically like you have to riddle the yeast down the neck of the bottle. So you just basically put it in a rack and you turn it.
Oh, where they sit there and shake and you kind of shaking it?
All the lees and all the residue goes down to the neck, and then disgorge basically means to eject. It
Gotcha.
pushes it out. So
how long does that take to do?
About 2 weeks.
Okay,
Takes
so
a
now
while for the riddling.
So that's what he was showing us, how that all that yeast and all that stuff collects at like the cap or something.
Yeah, it'll collect down at the neck, and then you freeze the neck, and then you disgorge it.
And can you use anything? Can you do anything with that stuff?
With the lees?
Whatever comes out.
No, it just goes. It's waste. It gets wasted, and then you add a little bit of wine and a little bit of sugar for your dosage, and then you have a sparkling wine.
All right, so we're about 2 weeks out.
2 weeks out, yeah. 2 weeks out. I need a artist that will help me out with the label. And it's not you. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I can see it in your brain right now. I can make a bad label.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give you a chance.
No, dude, I don't even have time. I have zero time for that, man. I didn't even go to the gym this morning because I got on the computer real quick and then I realized how far I'm behind.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Teresa just chimed in. Please, back to school bubbles for parents. Teresa, if you're going to be at the... No, you'll have it tonight. I'm not going to tell you where it's going to be at, but you'll have it tonight. I have a little special treat for everybody tonight.
Uh-oh. Make sure you share.
Yeah.
And I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Bring me over something.
Okay.
Yeah, so Teresa and looks like Wine Travelers Hideaway.
They're off to school.
They're off to school, dropping the kids off.
Yep.
And then, like I said, guys, make sure that you guys head over to the park because there's like 35 women over there drinking champagne and orange juice at the county park right
Could you
there.
imagine? That'd be awesome.
Why not?
That'd be great for the community.
Well, you know what? I think so. 15C. This is 15C's last week, I believe.
Yep.
And so I think she used to do stuff like that on the first day of school.
Okay.
You know, because I mean, women would sit out there and drink,
conversate,
drink their coffee wine.
Yeah.
Coffee wine. That's what you need.
Coffee wine.
Coffee wine.
Does not sound appealing.
It really does.
No.
If you think about it.
I don't know. I like bourbon and coffee.
Or just call a wine coffee.
Wine coffee?
Yeah, just call it mocha.
They're trying anything these days, so
why not?
It might work.
Yeah,
might work.
I mean, I think it would go over really well. You'd be the first one to have a coffee wine.
Coffee wine.
And you can warm it up.
Okay.
Make like a liqueur, like a dessert wine. You know what I'm saying?
No, everything you're saying right now sounds disgusting to me.
No, I think
the wine industry would not like that.
Trust me, I have great ideas.
Tomorrow you see wine coffee, wine spectator, front page.
I guarantee we're talking about this. This whole computer thing right now is going, and then later on today you're going to see an ad that says something about wine coffee or coffee mocha. Alcohol, something. Trust me, it's gonna happen.
Once you said wine and microwave or heat up or anything like that, that's not good. It's not good.
No microwave. No microwave. You have to roast it over a fire.
Roast it over a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to roast it over a fire.
I'll give it a shot.
So.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put some Escalar wine in your coffee cup with some coffee tomorrow morning, and then we'll see what you think.
Actually, what I'm thinking is if you take the bubbly, because that's a lighter, right?
I would not waste my bubbly on that.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the lighter one?
I was actually thinking about going like the Trader Joe's and buying a cheap wine and putting it in there.
Hey, we can experiment. We can experiment with maybe a taste.
Okay.
We're gonna try to do a wine infused coffee.
Okay.
How about that?
All right, tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have some cheap wine. I'll put it in your coffee and
wine infused coffee. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. It'd be a good idea or a bad idea.
Perfect.
All right.
Well, right on, man. Well, let's take a break.
Okay.
And we will go to commercial, and we'll come back, and we'll talk about some stuff that we got going on here. All right. So we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Hey, whatever happened to our What's Up North County song, Mike?
Mike's out.
Unbelievable.
Mike left.
Okay.
He's gone.
All right. Well, we need to get Aaron with the Smoking Armadillos to do us up something good.
I talked to him, I think, about that.
Yeah,
at
I think
the fair.
we gotta get a Smoking Armadillos trademarked What's Up North County song.
I want like a South Park What's Up North County song.
South Park.
Going down to North County to have a good time.
Well, you could probably do some sort of AI thing with. Do you have that AI app?
I do.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Okay.
We just need,
South Park, What's Up North County.
yeah,
song.
just
Okay.
put some words in there and they'll sing a song.
Okay.
And see what they come back with. I mean, that would be kind of trippy.
That would be cool.
That would be kind of cool. And then next thing you know, it's on the Spotify hits.
This whole AI thing is crazy, man. I've been watching people make movies. It's crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Really?
They make movies, music videos, all kinds of stuff. It's crazy.
Huh.
It's nuts.
Well, cool.
It's a different world.
A different world.
It's a whole new world.
Hey, so real quick, being that we've got your attention, your moms, your parents, and all that stuff. Today we're talking about the Templeton Park, right? Mm-hmm. We have County Supervisor John Pashong's going to be down there today.
Okay.
So regarding the play structure, I guess there is a petition in place for the county to, or residents, parents want to have the play structure and playground area revamped. So according to a post last night, Teresa spoke with, Teresa spoke with County Supervisor John Pashong, and he's going to be at the Templeton Park today at 6 p.m. He's happy to talk with anyone that would like to meet him at that time. If you are unable to meet, feel free to call him at his cell phone, 805-440-7818. This is to discuss a new slide, a new playground structure, an updated structure, more safer for the kids, I guess, because obviously the unit has been there for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
So there is a little bit of a push to get that updated. And let's be honest, man, I think our park gets a lot of use.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they do really well, and I think the people of Templeton do really well at keeping the junk out, if you know what I mean.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Every now and then you get some junk.
Every now and then they get some junk, but I think it's it's kind of like the Aldine song, try this in a small town.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen.
Right.
Junk gets ran out, and the sheriffs are always cruising around. So I think our park is really badass, especially like on Wednesdays. We got concerts in the park. Mm-hmm. We got, tons of things happening on the weekends. You always have families down there. You have dogs, training there on Saturdays and Sundays. It's just it's a really cool park.
It is.
So, and speaking of concerts in the park, you got the last one tomorrow night.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Last one tomorrow night, concerts in the park. You do not want to miss this. This is Monty Mills. Monty Mills is a kick-ass local old-timer country singer, and he is a local favorite.
All around badass.
So yeah, Monty Mills, and like I said, he was down at the Pig Iron or Box Club
Box Club.
Club
Bar.
Car
Box,
Bar. Club Car Bar.
Got it.
Last Friday.
I'm sad we missed that. I would have really. I want to see that. I think that was a good venue.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Like I said, I talked to Taylor over the weekend.
Okay.
And so Taylor is going to come on in.
All right.
He's on board with coming back in, giving us a little update.
Is he gonna bring us cocktails again?
He's gonna, yeah.
That was fun,
Jose.
man.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said he's going to bring Jose, and we'll
some
make some new
cocktails.
cocktails. And they have different cocktails. There's 3 different menus.
Okay.
So there's 3 different menus. Matter of fact, I got a takeout tri-tip sandwich on Sunday night from there.
Okay.
I can order right online. And but they have different menus of different items.
Cool.
So, but yeah, Taylor's going to come in and give us a little update of what's happening down there at the Club Car Bar and the Pig Iron and the Mercantile.
Sweet.
So, and they right when you walk in, they have a whole line of different vendors in there and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got going on. We've got Hurricane Hillary. How do they come up with these names, you think?
I don't know.
I
don't know how the hell they do that.
I feel like there's been a Hurricane Hillary before. Of course, everybody's, there's a bunch of memes because it's Hurricane Hillary. But it's like, I wonder if somebody like notices like they're the first one to spot the hurricane coming in. They're like, my name's Hillary. Okay, so your name, now we'll name this after you. I think that's what happens. You think?
It says here, there are 6 alphabetical lists of names for Atlantic hurricanes maintained by the World Meteorological meteorological organization, and they are rotated through every 6 years. So there's a whole list of these names on this sheet right here I'm looking at, and it's just random.
Oh, so there,
Just
and you
random.
said it rotates, so it's
Yeah,
there could already been a Hurricane Hillary,
there could have been. I don't know.
and now they're just gonna resurface,
Rename it.
revamp the
Yeah.
Hurricane Hillary. Okay.
Yeah. Are you mad they didn't name it Randy?
Really? Yeah, Hurricane Randy. I think that would be badass. I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna
Hurricane Randy.
call. What's that guy down there at KSBY?
Hummer?
Humvee.
Hubby.
Hubvee?
Yeah.
I'm going to call Hubvee and say, hey, let's name this one Hurricane Randy. All right, but now that Hurricane Hillary is in the rear view mirrors, temps are set to get high again.
They are.
So Central Coast forecast for, it's obviously it's marine fog. We got a lot of fog. We have a lot of fog. We had fog rolling over the hills last night. Hell, I thought winter was starting. Okay,
Feels
but...
like it.
But we've got a forecast of extended forecast showing conditions making a comeback. Warmer temperatures are expected to push into the interiors by Wednesday, which is perfect for concerts in the park at Monty Mills. And it's going to warm up quickly. It's going to be a week to warm up, but we're going to be in the low 90s to high 90s
Okay.
going into the weekend.
That's not too bad.
So, yeah.
It's the hundreds, man, that kill me.
You know what? I think summer's done.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. I think when they say hot, I mean, we're not talking fair hot. We're not talking that time of hot. We're talking, 90, and then the next day it's going to be 84.
Yeah, no, I think this weather here, though, is perfect for us. This is normal California weather, if I do remember right. Right?
And this is our fall weather because school starts. So like when I was in school didn't start until after Labor Day. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and coincidentally, the fair ended the weekend before too.
Right.
So the fair was like actually at the end of August, not like in the middle of July.
Right.
So then you'd have your 3-day weekend. School would start on the Tuesday, and everybody is bummed for the next 8 months.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And so, but this was the typical fall, weather as far as like traditional weather patterns,
Okay.
But I think with everything with the world and all that thing, everything's kind of shifted. And so that's why we get like these late rains and these late summers, kind of
Could be.
as opposed to normal, right?
Yeah.
So, but again, this year is going to be different. We're in a El Nino year,
Right.
right? So it's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. We're expected to have a similar winter as we did
Last year.
this year, last year,
year,
or
yeah.
this year, last year, last year, this year,
Last year,
however
this
you
year,
say it.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're
Last season.
yeah. So does that mean that we're going to go out storm watching again?
Yeah, I think we're going to buy a boat this time.
I think we should. I think we should probably go map out some areas and kind of get a terrain view.
And be like, this is the spot. This
Yeah,
is
take some pictures. Be like, no, that dips down right there. No, we're not going through that.
No.
Remember that? I wish you had some of those pictures, dude.
That was a lot of fun.
Remember when going underneath the overpass?
Oh, yeah.
On over 101. I mean, that was the most bizarre. I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, with the fire truck there.
Well, the fire truck and us going through it. Of course, we were dumbasses.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we were the statistic dumbass that did everything opposite of what they were telling us not to do.
Yeah, when the police came out and said, please don't drive or do not drive through any of the puddles.
Yeah, we're like, woohoo!
Put it in 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, we're completely stupid people.
Yes.
But we had a lot of fun doing it.
We did.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it. We saw some cool terrain. We saw some cool rapids. We saw some cool water.
We saw some sad things like people's houses and stuff like that. And
Yep.
businesses being underwater. But, you got to get out there to see it.
Yeah, and then matter of fact, I was just talking to a lady. The girls that were here last week. Remember the girls from Serenity? Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki's house flooded right behind Albertsons,
Oh, that's right.
and she was the only one on the block. That everybody else's, the way that the houses were built, kind of the water didn't come up into there except for hers. So, but yeah. So we're expected to have that, but we're expected to get some hot weather starting today, this afternoon, and it's going to warm up for the rest of the week. So, like I said, don't miss Monty Mills tomorrow at
Heck yeah.
the last concerts in the park, and make sure you're there. So let's see what else we got. We've got
Fire away.
Huh?
Fire away.
Fire away.
I'm about ready to die back here.
I know what's going on back
I
there.
don't know. I'm okay now. We're good. What do you want to do?
What do you got?
What do you got? What do you want?
Let's see.
Anything.
We've got not necessarily North County, but this is kind of county. I mean, local news. So the guy that was that's in prison now because of the murder of Kristen Smart.
Yep.
So Paul Flores is moved to the prison in Kalinga. So Kristen Smart's killer has been moved to a more permanent facility within the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, blah, blah, blah. He is behind bars at North Kern State Prison since March 30th of this year after his conviction for the October 1996 murder of Smart. The prison in Kern County is one of 2 reception centers there where CDRC inmates are assessed to determine where they'll be housed permanently while serving out their sentence. Flores, a longtime person of interest in Smart's appearance from the Cal Poly campus, was arrested on April of 2021 and charged with her murder. So he was sentenced this year 25 year to life behind bars. So good job. Wow. They had those guys there that was part of the case and part of the success, the Sheriff's Rodeo. I believe our one and only Chad Nicholson, Commander-Chief Chad Nicholson was also part of that, and they were able to finally successfully put the dude away.
Well, I hope he has a good time over there. Sounds like a fun time.
I don't. I hope he gets smacked around.
Oh, you know what I mean by fun time.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't mean like, hey, good for him, you know. I mean like, hey, good for the other inmates to have fun with him.
Yeah, I think they smacked the crap out of him
Yeah.
and, shove his shoe up his butt.
I don't...
Sorry, did I say that?
What the
Yeah,
hell?
my bad.
A
My
shoe.
bad. That was a little graphic.
That was a little graphic for the morning.
Yep.
That's a Monday morning thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe that's a Friday. That's a Friday. We actually flew over that on our way over to Harris in the helicopter, and there's 5 prisons or 5 yards within the prison. So it's not like a big campus type thing. And so there's 5 prisons, or I'm sorry, 5 sections of the prisons.
Right.
And they all have baseball fields.
Oh, really?
Every single one of them. I think I took a picture of it, but I just thought it was interesting that I was looking at it going, why is there so many damn baseball fields at the prison? And then I realized that, each one of them, there was 3 buildings. Of course, everything looked really tiny.
Right.
But probably in close, it was probably huge. But there's 5 baseball fields and 5 yards.
You think they do like the longest yard there? They play the guards play the inmates.
Good question.
You know what I mean? Maybe they're just a big baseball fanatic prison, and then they want to play, and the inmates and the guards get together and play.
I don't know, man.
Longest yard.
That's a good question though, but I could see something like that would happen.
It's either that or it's like the rec center is just part of the prison. Could be that. They have more baseball fields than Templeton, if that's the case. Makes sense.
So I just got a message from Anna Hernandez. She says that Clint Cole, the cold case detective who solved the Kristen Smart case, is a Templeton graduate.
Ah,
How cool is that?
all right.
Right?
That's cool.
That is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool people and a lot of people that we don't know that has come from this area.
See, we need people like Anna, out there to be smart, because we're definitely just not the smart people in town. So we need other smart people to come in here and chime in and let us know what's going on.
No, everybody knows all the information of what's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody. That's the beauty of our community is you touch, and then that touch goes to that. We're just touching everybody.
No touching.
Touching you, touching me. What's that song?
Sweet Caroline.
Yeah. Do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so what else we got? We've got that happening, which is great. Should we go to another commercial real quick?
We shall.
Let's go to another commercial real quick. We've got a few more things of interest to chat about, and we're going to get down to the bottom of this coffee, this wine coffee. So stay tuned to What's Up North County Morning Brew.
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, you fabulous people.
Fabulous.
All right, guys, we just had an update. There is 47 women down at the Templeton Park right now drinking wine and champagne and orange juice.
Yes.
So evidently, school, they just dropped off 8:10, so there's expected to be another 30 to 40 women showing up.
They're probably going to start looting, get drunk and start looting all the wineries.
I heard the market's closing down. Everybody's boarding up the shops downtown Templeton because it's going to get crazy.
All the moms.
The moms are on the loose. Look out. Uh-oh. That could cause a big North County riot.
All right, man.
Yeah, dancing in the streets. We thought dancing in the streets ended on Saturday. It's on Tuesday in Templeton.
Yeah.
Dancing on the streets.
There's a lot of confetti out there somewhere.
Lori Bryant with Slow County News cannot call in today. She is under the weathers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's
under the weather.
She's
We're all under the clouds.
Maybe too much war room.
Too much sauce.
Too much war room hydration.
Okay.
I don't know.
Man, I miss her.
Yeah, right. We need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So
She's our cheer in our day.
right.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else is going on here. We've got the new teen center in Paso Robles that just opened up.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool.
Yesterday.
Yep. Dozens of community members gathered at Centennial Park in Paso Robles to celebrate the opening of the new teen center, part of the city goal to improve after-school support for local students. The center officially opened up yesterday. They're real excited as the positive impact on the community. City of Paso Robles Youth Commission chairperson. Primary goal was to reactivate the Youth Commission and then provide services for teens. City Paso Robles Recreation Service Manager said, the teen center has video games, air hockey, board games, and more. It will be monitored by staff at all times. They knew they wanted to provide services for teens, and then they will be interviewing the youth commissioners as they identified after-school programming as a high priority. So, guys, the new teen center is located. Where we got?
Where's it at? Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? It doesn't even have it.
In Paso Robles.
Yeah, it's obviously in Paso Robles. The budget for the project so far was a little over $30,000. We're a great place. Invite. Donations to the teen center can be made at Paso Robles Recreation Foundation website.
All right.
Didn't even give me a place.
Give us some information.
Right?
Give us some information.
To learn more, share new ideas, and debate freely, she said. I don't know. So it's in Paso somewhere.
It's open now.
It's that way.
That way.
It's that way.
Go over there.
Yeah, so send your kids down there after school, teen program, after school program, teen center. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of cool stuff, maybe some field trips.
That'd be great, man.
Yeah.
It's good for the community to get the kids off the streets.
What are some of the cool field trips you remember from being in elementary school?
Elementary?
Yeah. What's a cool field trip? Like you really look back and you go, you know what? We went on this field trip and that was super cool.
We flew to Sacramento one time.
For a field, you flew?
Yeah, we flew to Sacramento on a field trip.
Damn, dude. What kind of school did you go to?
Dude, it was just
Jeez.
regular school.
God, Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, they flew us out there.
You guys flew from LA area to Sacramento to do what?
Go to the Capitol and all that stuff.
Were you part of like some sort of like school like board student body type thing, or
Well, it was only the smart kids that went, so I kind of got in there, but I'm not that smart, dude. So I don't know how I got in that one. They thought I was gonna be a politician one day.
maybe our school had that too, and I just didn't get the memo.
Didn't catch the flight.
Yeah, no, I like I said, man, I don't remember. I mean, I remember not doing a lot of things and just kind of squeezing my way through school. I was more of that kid that didn't really like to be there, but he had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I made do.
Camaraderie instead of the classwork and all that stuff.
Yeah, I
People
look
hang out with
forward
buds.
to the breaks and
Yeah.
lunchtime and after school.
Okay, so I gotta ask Bill Hearn here. He's just like throwing me one-liners here. So he's got Ripple. I gotta find out what Ripple is.
Okay.
And then he just said Rest Haven.
Rest Haven.
You know what Rest Haven is? Okay. He's throwing one-liners here.
It sounds like a convalescent home.
Oh, Jesus. Rest Haven. It does, actually.
Yeah.
You're right.
Maybe that's
Bill Hearn, what the heck is Rest Haven? Now, what is Ripple?
Ripple.
Do you know what Ripple is?
Nope, never heard of it either.
Okay, all right.
So my field trip, we went to. It was actually it's going to be the same thing that Wyatt will go to. Let's see, like in 3 years, which is called Camp Keep.
Okay.
So you go to Camp Keep over there in Los Osos, over there in the dunes, past Los Osos, actually up in the hills and stuff like that. And we went over there for a week, and it was kind of the first time. It was actually for us. It was our sixth. Actually, it might be this year. It might be sixth grade. It was at the end of sixth grade before we went into junior high. And so we went over there. You stayed there for a week. You got to go hike the trails, learn about scat, and dissecting scat and what the animal ate. You just did kind of funky things. You had around the campfire where you sung songs, and then you had your, each group had their boys and girls sides and stuff like that, just like regular camp. And then they had chaperones, and everybody stayed in like these trailers, in these like semi trailers that were like bunks.
So they're all getting drunk in there while the kids were out doing their thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, the chaperones were.
Okay.
Because now looking back on it, one of my buddies was a chaperone. He was actually a chaperone, and they said, I know that's what happened is after all the kids were in bed, they'd go out and have cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
So
who knows what kind of tomfoolery went on.
But
hey, so Ripple is cheap wine.
Ripple is cheap wine.
Cheap wine. And then Rest Haven was a huge swimming pool off
Adelaide Road?
Yeah, back in the day where that trailer park is.
So that trailer park going up to what's that distillery off of
Bethel? Bethel?
No, it's older.
Older.
It's up like going out towards what's the wonderful Justin. So there's a trailer park if you're going out towards the lake, and you get you go past the cemetery and all that stuff, and before you kind of start coming up and over the hills, there's the road that goes off to the left. I think that's the Adelaide Road, but either way, I know what she's talking about. You can go all the way to the top of that, and there's a trailer park up there. And so I guess she was talking about the swimming pool up there off of Adelaide Road back in the day.
All right, thank you, Anna.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Bill. All
yeah,
right.
so this is what I'm talking about. All kinds of information.
We're learning so much.
We're learning all kinds of things.
Oh my gosh, my brain's about to explode.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So what else we got? Let's finish it up with a local team.
All right.
So we have a local world champion scooter rider.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So Claire Parks also took the title at the Women's Pro Championships in October. So Claire Parks has taken, do we have the video?
We do. Keep talking.
So Claire Parks has taken the Women's Park Scootering World Champion title. The finals, which took place in Madrid, Spain on June 18th, ended with victory for the local team. This is her second world title in less than a year, as she landed Women's Pro World Championship in Lake Havasu, Arizona back in October of 2022. However, this isn't the 16-year-old's first competing out of the country. Back in 2019, she went to Barcelona, Spain to compete in the same type of comp, and then in 2021. Barcelona to gain and compete. So the same organization that did in Lake Havasu is now in October this year, Sydney, Australia, which she'll be competing in.
In Australia?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Parks added that after the semifinals where she placed fourth, she knew she needed to change her run if she was going to make take home the championship.
Crazy, man.
Right?
That's awesome. Good for her.
So I didn't even know that they had these things. So let's watch that again. I was reading.
Oh, we're still watching it. Still going on.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever ride a scooter like that?
No. I didn't even know you could do things like that on a scooter.
This is super cool. That is wild.
Good for her. Look at her go, man. That's crazy.
16-year-old from Atascadero jamming right here in Madrid, Spain.
Yep. Representing the North County.
Right? Taking home the championship as the world champion scooter rider.
Is that like, can you just like buy a Walmart scooter and do this? Or is this something you have to go get like a professional
No, dude,
scooter?
I bet you that scooter probably weighs like nothing.
How about we go get a couple Walmart scooters and we'll go down to the Templeton Park, or not park, but the skate park, and we try it.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
You wouldn't do it?
So my boys had that. My girls had those. My girls had them, and then they kind of transferred on to my boys.
Yep.
And then my boys kind of stepped it up a notch, and they were getting the carbon fiber.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're all into the wheels and, you know, this and that. Actually, I think they still have them. But the girls had the original one, which at the time I lived back behind Chevron. And around 11:30 at night, you know, we're drinking on a Friday night, Saturday night, and we're like, hey, let's ride these down to the park. You know, so we take off, get maybe, you know, 100 yards down the road, and I see one of those little reflector things, and I'm like, all right, cool, a jump. And then jumped off that thing, flipped out, landed straight on my tailbone.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then walked with quite a big limp for the next 2 weeks.
I bet.
So those things are dangerous, and I will show you a picture if I can remember to do that. But we were in Cayucas, so Cayucas has a pretty cool skate ramp area over there by Schooners and over there by the pier.
Right.
And we were staying in Cayucas for the weekend, and I woke up early one morning, as I do, drinking coffee. Boys wanted to go to the skate park. I'm like, okay, cool. And fortunately, I made them grab their helmets, right? So I made them grab their helmets, and we headed to the skate park. And so we're cruising there. The boys, they're doing their thing. I'm drinking coffee, and next thing I know, I watch Ryan. I'm taking it, and I'm videoing this, and good thing I did. I video Ryan coming off the thing. He hicks up, back end comes out, and he goes face plants right into the bottom of the ramp. He's got his helmet on, and he just slides like this. I have a picture of him. It looks like he's dead. He slides out, and all of a sudden I see a couple white things come out from underneath him.
Oh,
dude, he busted his tooth out. His two front teeth out.
His teethers were out?
And these were his permanent teeth.
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah, I know. So for the next however many years until they could, they said they had to wait till all the other teeth stopped growing. So he had basically formed teeth. So the bottom of the two teeth, his teeth kind of went like a V shape, right? Or went like this, went like a V shape. And so every 5-6 months, something would, break one off. He got smacked or, ate like a apple or something like that. And so then he'd have to go back in and get it. So coincidentally, his look would change every now and then, because of his teeth changes.
I didn't see Ryan as a big image guy.
Well, because they would never be able to make his teeth look the exact same.
Yeah, right.
But now he's got like the permanent ones. But prior to that, he would break off and they'd have to go and make his new teeth. But yeah, so those scooters can be dangerous. So make sure you wear a mouthpiece, mouthpiece and a helmet.
Yeah. Great.
So right on.
I think I got to get to the winery, man.
Yeah.
Hey, but Escalar Wines will be open Thursday to Sunday, and the Peddler's Corral.
The Peddler's Corral, get down there. We've got vendors down there. We've got some What's Up North County swag. We've got some Peddler's Corral swag. We've got Behind the Bar photographs and pictures. We've got jewelry. What else we got?
All kinds of stuff, man.
We've got all kinds of hydration devices.
We got these cool dog scarves now down there too. That they go through your dog's collar. So like you put the dog collar through the scarf and then you put it on your dog, so it's always on there. So you don't have to keep taking the scarf off. It gets hung up everywhere.
Nice.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Very cool.
And great pricing on everything too, as well. So,
excellent pricing down there.
Yeah.
Excellent pricing.
That was our main goal.
And guys, don't forget today at 6 o'clock. County Supervisor John Pashong will be down at the Templeton Park to discuss the revamping and the concerns and needs for a new playground.
That's right.
Revamping down there. So
Should
make
we
sure.
Go down there?
Huh?
Should we go down there?
I will be at football practice.
Oh, it's at that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
6 p.m. Supervisor John Pashong will be down there answering any questions and helping push this concern for a new play structure.
Yeah, good job.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County Morning Brew this Tuesday morning. Welcome back to school. Make sure you guys get down to the park because there's about 150 men and women down there partying because school's back in session. So as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors, Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite and Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.